These guys are getting hot on track right now, Will.
They most certainly are. That is the fight for the final podium places. That is Kyle Kirkwood. That is Scott McLaughlin. And behind them, that is Christian Lundgaard. Kirkwood in the navy and gold car, McLaughlin in the red and white car that we ride on board with now. And this, Christian Lundgaard, Fan Fest at Arlington, sponsors this camera angle. 3 drivers, 2 places left on the podium. Could be anyone's right now, and Lundgaard looks very spicy.
And let's hear from Christian Lundgaard. He's been on the radio to his crew about McLaughlin in front.
Is Scotty tight on the fuel? He just did 1 lap less than us, so he's probably okay. Yeah, well, we need to get Chevy on him. Go pressure him to save more fuel or go faster.
He knows that Kirkwood's got a number to hit. McLaughlin's looking. He's saying go pressure Kirkwood, force him to try to use more fuel, which hopefully has him either run out or just really have to bail out and not put up a fight.
But Scott McLaughlin told us before the start of the race today, his eyes are on the championship. It's on execution, and you do that by making great decisions. He's going to wait for a high percentage opportunity if he makes a move.
Right now, about applying pressure, but an early lift, as you were saying, Townsend, earlier, all about that coast to try and save a bit of fuel. So he'll have it to push. 7 to go here in St. Pete. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, split by inches.
So to Lundgaard's point, McLaughlin is saving a little bit of fuel. He has 1 lap less on board than the number 7.
And I've given Christian Lundgaard, on occasion, the nickname Lundgaard because the lunge from Lundgaard is so effective. He's one of the best drivers in the series at thrusting into the corner on the brakes and making a pass happen when drivers least expect it.
And now McLaughlin has a look, and now McLaughlin goes up on the inside of Kirkwood. That's 2nd place back for McLaughlin, and can Lundgaard take advantage as well? They run side by side into the final sweep, and he does! It's 3rd place for Christian Lundgaard, and Kirkwood drops from 2nd to 4th.
Super brave pass from Christian Lundgaard to go the outside too wide through that very fast kink.
Very brave, and look right here, both those guys in the middle using their push to pass. Kirkwood as well, 51 seconds for McLaughlin, 41 seconds for Lundgaard. But if Lundgaard has more fuel, he's going to have more freedom to use that button. When you're short on fuel, the engineers...
Overtake now efficient. He's got 41 behind, 41.
That's where you hear an efficient overtake. He is being allowed to use a little bit, but you're not allowed to use a full pull down the straightaway. That's little bursts out of the corners to get a jump, but you cannot afford to burn the fuel that comes with a full pull from turn 14 to turn 1.
So he has more push to pass, but because he has less fuel, he can't use it.
Take a look at this pass here from Scott McLaughlin inside of Kyle Kirkwood in turn 10, and now the papaya McLaren of Christian Lundgaard to the outside. High sketch factor right there. He just narrowly gets right back into the groove before hitting the marbles.
Great stuff. Instinctive from McLaughlin, and then just that reactionary pass from Lundgaard to take the advantage, take the position. Beautiful driving from those two.
This is the one I want to see right here. This was a bold move. Gets on the button. You see the green lights up on the dash and the turn in, the commitment. At this point of the race, that is a 1-lane bit of racetrack.
And Kyle Kirkwood saved the day there for Lundgaard. Kirkwood could have easily stayed in the throttle as we see McLaughlin going past. But Kirkwood could have forced the issue right here. And if he did, it would have been Lundgaard hard into the outside wall.
Heads up driving. These guys are all thinking championship at this point. They know that crashing over 3rd is not going to serve you well when we get to the season finale. But look at how quickly they've dropped Kirkwood. He is having to save so much fuel. Even still, if he comes home 4th place from where he started, tremendous recovery.
I'm not sure he will with the way Pato Award is starting to close the gap on Kirkwood. Kirkwood just 1.9 seconds to the good over the Mexican driver is Alex Palou. I mean, what goes through this guy's mind when he has this kind of lead? Maybe does he think about the Mid-Ohio mistake? I'm fascinated at the mindset because he delivers these picture-perfect races with these massive leads. It's hard, I think, sometimes to stay focused down the stretch.
He's already thinking about Phoenix.
Yeah, probably.
He's already thinking, how can I win 2 in a row to start this season, too?
I think if there's one thing I've learned about Alex Palou, it's that the focus never wavers. It is dead on to what he's doing, and we don't see him make the same mistake twice. The kind of mistake that we saw at Mid-Ohio, you're never seeing that out of Alex Palou ever again.
You barely see the first mistake once.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Rarely a locked tire, rarely an oversteer moment, a slide, a wow. He's the most unspectacular, spectacular driver in the world in terms of the results without the drama.
He's a clinician. He's just phenomenal.
It's the Alain Prost approach, the professor, right? He thinks about it. He's a student of this sport. He studies data like no one's business. He knows exactly how and where and why he is better than the other drivers.
And he's the nicest guy. Out of that car, he is the sweetest, nicest guy. The team adore him. Family man. His wife and daughter are here at every race with him. And then he gets in the car, pulls on that helmet, and it's business time.
Yeah, it's a good caveat there, out of the car. Because
Out
in
of
the car, he's a killer.
Absolutely. Speaking of which, Christian Lundgaard is not done yet. This 24-year-old from Denmark who had his first season with McLaren last year and started so aggressively, so strong, taking podiums in the opening races and really just settling in there immediately. Zach Brown signed him to this team when he lost the potential signing of Alex Palou. He saw him as the kind of driver that he saw in Alex Palou, the kind of replacement, the kind of driver who could do the things that Alex Palou can. And with 1 year now at the team, 1 year to get his feet under the table, he is hoping, Zach Brown and Lundgaard himself, that this is the year when he can come to the fore and lead that McLaren team to greatness. A twitch from McLaughlin out of the final corner. Will that give Lundgaard his attempt?
And that's what you want to hear.
Look?
Tim Cindric saying you're good on fuel. Lundgaard has a peak, but not yet. I think it might come on the last lap, Will. But Cindric clearing the way for Scotty Mack to use all the gas left in the tank.
And another twitch from McLaughlin. 2 to go, and he's feeling the pressure from Lundgaard.
Still 10 seconds to the good for this man here. Scott McLaughlin over Lundgaard on push to pass. 37 to 29. They're both going to be pushing the button out of turn 9. They're both going to be pushing the button out of turn 14 as they get the white flag. Lundgaard running out of opportunities.
Hits the limiter.
It's so frustrating for Christian Lundgaard. He knows he's got the pace, but can't do anything about it.
I'm wondering what we're seeing on the low screen, but up on top, Alex Palou takes the white flag and starts his last lap here in St. Pete. And James Townsend, it has been a phenomenal drive from Alex Palou. Last year's win owed so much to other teams, other drivers' mistakes, but this one, he has taken it by the horns and he's run it from the front.
We heard from his race team all weekend. Guys, what is the goal for this year? To improve. Well, how do you improve on the most dominant IndyCar season in history? I don't know, but they seem to have figured out how to do it because Palou is winning by 13 seconds, almost unheard of the way this race started, and with Palou not starting on the front row, absolute magic around here.
Look, his career's really been defined by a lot of wins on road courses, by far the biggest. Only 2 wins on street courses so far, but that's where you improve, and that's what he's done.
The best has returned, better than ever. The question remains, how do you beat this man? Alex Palou makes it back-to-back wins on the streets of St. Pete. McLaughlin still ahead of Lundgaard. Will hold him off to the line. The pole sitter comes home second. Lundgaard,
Well done.
from 12th to 3rd, will be delighted with that. That is your podium. But guys, we have to say it once again, Alex Palou, just imperious.
Everyone, what a great job, Paulo.
He gets on the radio saying, we're so back. Dude, you never left.
Yeah, exactly.
Alex Palou starts 2026 the way he started 2025. Victory on the streets of St. Pete. A phenomenal job, a phenomenal drive from a driver who continues to raise the bar and set new standards. If we thought he was good before, how good will he be this year? Unbelievable.
Check 1, 2-2.
And this, the view that all of his rivals are having to get used to. never gets old for Alex Palou. His 20th victory in only his 99th race start.
Crazy to think he hasn't hit a century of races, and this is the record that he's amassed in that time.
As Alex Palou jumps into the embrace of his team, and Barry Wanzer, Georgia is standing by, apparently with a red Solo Cup for Alex Palou to start the celebrations.
And it's hugs all around. His 20th career win, as you said, Will, all before 100 starts. He said, we are so back on the radio, starting 2026 with a bang. Welcome to the 2026 season. How much did you miss this feeling?
Amazing. Like, I cannot really tell you. It's been an amazing off-season. Everybody at CGR and Honda have done a tremendous job. And yeah, I don't know what to say. The car was unbelievable today. Felt like those Firestones were like everlasting. Like they would just keep going. I had an amazing car today. A lot of power. So yeah, cannot thank these guys enough.
Congratulations from Chip Ganassi himself, and well-deserved. Almost a 13-second lead there. It's been a long off-season. There have been rule changes. The goal was to improve. How did you do it?
This team, it keeps on improving, keeps on making new changes, and they just keep on raising the bar. So it's pretty impressive. Long season in front of us, but what a great way to start this season.
Chip, how impressed are you?
I mean, it's just, you know, obviously it's been an interesting off season on the track and off the track. It's all behind us now, and we're right back to where we want to be.
Congratulations, back-to-back for Alex Palou and Chip Ganassi Racing.